changed to against?
Scratched out and signed up against.
Not a problem. Mr. Larry First.
That's Lonnie,
Lonnie.
folks. Yes,
Why they make glasses.
thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the commission. Thank you for hearing us today. And I'm a pastor from Northwest Arkansas, representing a lot of other pastors and people of several different denominations. I'm being here to deliver a comment that has been multiplied many times over and signed by a lot of people who have trusted me to deliver this message to you. We've only found out about this hearing last week, so I have been quite amazed at how fast word is spread in such a short time. If we had much time, no doubt there would be many more here today, many more requests. And we intend to continue to inform pastors, people in churches as more information is gathered. I also know that you have been and will be receiving more of these comments by mail. And we intend to continue to inform pastors, people in churches as more information is gathered and until the Ten Commandments Monument is properly placed as the Act 1231 provides. I have with me 355 comments just to hand to you, and we reserve the right with the Secretary of State to submit these comments for a future hearing if for any reason that should become necessary. I'm submitting this, my written request to the Capital Arts and Grounds Commission for the purpose of communicating my expectation of seeing a state-of-the-art monument of reverent and biblical and historical design erected in an attractive manner and in a location on the front lawn of the Capitol grounds that is prominent and easy accessible for visiting and photography by the general public. A monument that is befitting of the greatness and eternal endurance of the declaration of God's law, upon whose blessing the founders of our great state of Arkansas acknowledge as being grateful to Almighty God for the privilege of choosing our own form of government, securing the same for ourselves and other posterity that is in the preamble of the Constitution of the state of Arkansas, 1874. Being of the posterity of the founders of our state and our American nation, I am hereby also declaring my support to our General Assembly's enactment to properly memorialize the greatest foundational law ever given to mankind, originally engraved by the finger of Almighty God in stone tables and given to Moses on the Mount Sinai for the benefit of all mankind as the rule of law to be obeyed in honor and expectation of God's Son, the Prince of Peace, Jesus Christ, upon whose shoulders all government shall ultimately rest. I further request that the Secretary of State, who's been given the final authority of approval of the monument, submit a complete plan to all the sponsors of this enactment pertaining to the design and location of the monument prior to its placement to ensure that the Secretary of State and our Commission has fulfilled the original intent of the sponsors and the language of the enactment. I understand that the monument has been constructed and produced with private funds and is ready for permanent placement now, awaiting action on the Secretary of State's Ground Commission. Okay, I have these to submit to you. Who receives those? Okay. Thank you very much.